Hello and thank you for your interest in my Fiverr. This recording is for Cool Mama Jama. Let me just say you are a pretty cool Mama Jama if you're wanting to get a book read to you. I have tons of different books. It sounds like you already have a book of your own. Now, I can read several different ways. It could be either just normal monotone reading. I can give a children's reading, oh my gosh. Yes, or just normal literature reading. Just read the book and see what happens. Let me start. This is Grafton, Q is for Quarry. It is my girlfriend's book. I had never read this, so I did not know. I do not know the grammar and the accentuations and everything. So let's start. Sue Grafton, Q is for Quarry. It was Wednesday, the second week in April, and Santa Teresa was making a wanton display of herself. The lush green of winter, with its surfeit of magenta and salmon bougainvillea, has erupted anew in a splashy show of crocuses, hyacinths, and flowering palm trees. The skies were in a mild blue, the air balmy and fragrant. Violets dotted the grass. I was tired of spending my days closeted in the Hall of Records, searching out grant deeds and tax liens for clients who were doubtless happily pursuing tennis, golf, and other idle amusements. I suppose I was suffering from a mutant, possibly incurable form of spring fever, which consisted of feeling bored, restless, and disconnected from humanity at large. My name is Kinsey Milhone. I'm a private detective in Santa Teresa, California, 95 miles north of Los Angeles. I'd be turning 37 on May 5th, which was coming up in 4 weeks, an event that was probably contributing to my general malaise. I led a stripped-down existence, untroubled by barren heads or living household plants. On February 15th, 2 months before, I'd moved into new offices, having separated myself from my association with the law firm of Kingsman and Ives. Lonnie Kingman had purchased a building on Lower State Street, and though he'd offered to take me with him, I felt it was time to be out on my own. This was my first mistake. My second was an unfortunate encounter with 2 landlords and a deal that went sour and left me out in the cold. My third office-related error was the one I now faced. In desperation, I'd rented a space in a nondescript cottage on Caballero Lane, where a row of identical stucco bungalows were lined up at the curb like the 3 little pigs. The block, short and narrow and lined with cars, ran between the Santa Teresa Street and Arbor, a block north of Via Madrina, in the heart of downtown. While the prices were right and the location was excellent, in easy walking distance of the courthouse, the police station, and the public library, the office itself fell woefully short of ideal. The interior consisted of 2 rooms. The larger I designated as my office proper. The smaller I was using as a combination library and reception area. In addition, there was a galley-style kitchen where I kept a small refrigerator, my coffee pot, and my Sparkletts water dispenser. There was also a small, husky half-bath with a sorrowful-looking toilet and sink. The whole of it smelled like mildew, and I suspected at night wee creatures scuttled around the baseboards after all the lights were turned off. By the way of compensation, the building's owner had offered unlimited cans of an off-brand paint, and I'd spent the better part of a week rolling coats of white latex over the formal, pulsating pink, a shade reminiscent of internal organs at work. He'd also agreed to have the rugs cleaned, not that anyone could tell. The beige, high-low, wall-to-wall nylon carpeting was matted from long wear and seemed to be infused with despair. I'd arranged and rearranged my desk, my swivel chair, my file cabinet, sofa, and assorted artificial plants. Nothing dispelled the general air of weariness that infected the place. I had plenty of money in savings, 25,000 bucks if it's anybody's business. So in theory, I could have held out for much classier digs. On the other hand, at $350 a month, the space was affordable and satisfied one of my basic principles in life, which is never, never, never to live beyond my means. I don't want to be compelled to take on work to meet my overhead. The office is meant to serve me, not the other way around. So I hope you enjoyed this. Again, I can read with more emphasis, less emphasis. I can read with accents if you would like. I can do a pretty proper British accent. It's not really good right now. It's quite better when I'm reading. Well, it's actually your choice. It's totally your choice. I could talk in a Texas accent if you really wanted me to. But hope you enjoyed my Fiverr. Thank you very much. And this video is just under 5